It's a brew day! Hey! Cheers! Right. We are brewing a raspberry wheat beer. I've never brewed a wheat beer before, and I've never used fruit. So, already, on BrewTube Official, I've stuck 3 questions. What could possibly go wrong? It's going to be fine. Already, so I've got the mash on, there's an overnight mash. I think my grains was milled a bit fine because my runoff is a bit slow, but it's okay, we're not in a rush. Steady, steady, lovely. My sparge water is nearly up to temp. So, a recipe. That changed. It was going to be Marisotto and wheat malt. It's now, I found some Pilsner. I had quite a lot of Pilsner malt actually. I think I was going to do a Pilsner, I haven't done it yet. I thought a lot of the recipes said Pilsner malt, so I went with that. Some said pale malt. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I had to make a choice and I made it. So hope it pays off. So, 2.5 grams of Bohemian Pilsner malt, 2.5 kilos of wheat malt, 100 grams of flaked oats, because I've got loads of it, I need to use it up. 120 grams, supposed to be 100 grams, but overweight, couldn't be bothered to get it back out again. 120 grams of torrefied wheat. Tek Nang. 20 grams of Tek Nang at the start of the boil, and 30 grams of Tek Nang. Am I saying that right? I'm not sure. It lasts 10 minutes, 40-minute boil, as always. And 2.1 kilos of frozen raspberries. We are going to use Cross Maloof. Beautiful Cross Maloof. I love you guys. Gelisterweisen. Let's go. I had to ask questions about protofloc and cold crashing. Like I say, I've never done wheat beer before, but I'm very excited. Again, I do get a bit excited. Something new. Andrew Lynch sent me one, but he'd used extract, and he said, "Oh, you use real fruit." So I've been searching for these a bit. No one seems to have had, you know, the 2 supermarkets that are cheaper. There was one pack yesterday and one, and I went to the other one and there was some, but apparently raspberries are more popular than strawberries, obviously, because both of them was in the same compartment, and you ought to have seen me. I had to go delving down. There was a few raspberry packets left at the bottom, but there was a pile of strawberry packets frozen, and I was like, I don't know what I can bring it down to, but I sort of had my head down into it, my feet up in the air. I looked a right wally, I'll tell you. But anyway, let's get on, see how it goes. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Right, hey up. 2.1 kilos of raspberries. Bag. Sanitise that. Put that over there. Frozen ones. Need a pair of scissors. Sanitise my hands. One, two. I think I might have to put you on time lapse for this. I'm only kidding, they're frozen. Let's get them in. Come back when we're chucking them in. Right, I've got me 2 bags. That's quite heavy. And the other one just sunk. So I haven't put any weights in. Look at that. That's it, the raspberries are in. Raspberry wheat tasting. Look at that, look. Oh. Don't know if you can see the colour of that on camera, but in the bottle, that is looking beautiful. Ooh, like Grandad smoking his pipe. Now, it's not quite the same. I'd get a bit of floaty sediment here. I know I put some of the yeast in, but there's little cruddy bits at the bottom. Anyway, come on. Yeah, there she is in the glass. She's wheaty coloured. Well, she's not wheaty coloured, is she? She's raspberry colour. I love the colour. The colour's amazing. Look at that. Nicely carbonated. And it's wheaty hazy. That's what I was after. Wheaty hazy. Now, this is about 3 or 4 weeks in the bottle. And I tried one. I think I was probably a week and a half in. Panicked. It tasted like a sour. It was so right here. I was like, OMG. So is that the raspberries too tart? Or has it got any infection and gone sour? Now we're about 3 or 4 weeks in, and that sourness has gone. For you, panic over, that is. I like it. I'm so pleased. First time brewing a wheat beer, first time using fruit, and gosh, golly gosh. My only criticism is, and I don't know whether it's a style, that, I mean, I'm not getting it. Yeast, I'm not getting any estery, banana-y, wheaty, but is it the raspberries masking that? It is quite raspberry, quite a bit of raspberry in there. Smells of raspberry, it really tastes of raspberry. Yeah, I don't know whether that's the reason. So I've only had one before from Andrew Lynch. I don't know if I could taste very estery stuff, wheaty stuff from that one either, to be fair. So that's probably how it should be. Anyway, I don't mind either way, because that is a lovely, refreshing, fruity pint of beautifulness. I'm really happy with this. I was worried about brewing it in the first place, because I've never done it before. I was panicking a bit when I had that first bottle, thinking, oh, Oh, disaster. That's going to take some getting through. But now, that raspberry taste isn't disappearing either. I don't know whether it's like hops, is it, with fruit? If you leave it in as the beer gets older, does it not deteriorate, but does it drop off a bit, the taste of the raspberries? I don't know. I don't know how that works, to be honest. But so I've got some bottles. I sent one out today, and there's another one going out in a pack. I might send some of these out because I've got to be honest, I'm a bit impressed. Whether that's just me because I brewed it, I mean, I really like it. A couple of mates have had some, 3 of my mates have had some. I've not had any feedback yet. I think they've had them, so we'll see what they think. But look at that, look at it. The colour, the smell, and the taste. Well, I'm personally impressed. I'm quite often a bit of a big critic of mine, but I really like this. I'd definitely brew this again. Yeah, let's wrap her up. I like it. I like it a lot. Probably a bit of a summer drink, maybe. Although I can drink anything any time of the year. I'm not fussed. Seasonal drinking. Yeah, lovely, absolutely lovely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm impressed. I'll try different yeast. If I do it again, I'll probably try different yeast. But it's all I add in. Yeah, I love it. Fruity. It's the mouthfeel. The mouthfeel was a bit thin on that first one I tasted, but it hadn't conditioned properly. I was just like, I want to give it a go, see what it's like. The mouthfeel's lovely. It's got some texture. It's fruity. It's not sharp anymore. You can't see the carbonation very well because but it's perfectly. I took 1 carb drop in there. No, I didn't. I put 2 carb drops in there because I wanted a bit more carb. Like my bitter, I've been putting 1 carb drop in the ones that I've been bottle conditioning. So I bet it's perfect. I am not a perfect beer by any means, but for me, the carbonation is good, the colour's good, the taste is good, and I would definitely do that again. Definitely do that again. I might try a different fruit. I don't know, the strawberry might be a bit sweet. Melon is just watery in it. I'll have a think about it. This is very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Cheers. See you soon.